This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself. Today we have a Samsung electric dryer that has no heat and we got it unplugged. We're just taking the water line off of the back here for the steam, and we took off the vent tube. We're pulling it away from the wall. We're going to get it probably about 5 or 6 feet away from the wall ideally. So we'd like to go into the back area to check something out. I'm going to take off these couple of Phillips head screws and pull this vent tube all the way out, and I'm going to pull the wires off of this thermal fuse that's the closest thing to me when I open up this compartment. I'm just going to wiggle these wires off. Again, make sure it's unplugged. And then I'll take a Phillips head screwdriver and remove the 2 Phillips head screws that are holding on this thermal fuse, sometimes called the high limit. And it protects the dryer in case it gets too hot. It'll shut off the heating element. And we just have to replace this fuse. You can actually reset it, but it's kind of tricky, and it's recommended to just replace it. They're only about $7 from Amazon. We'll put a link in the description below so you can order it and get it really fast. So here is the thermal fuse, and then we're going to take our continuity tester just to test it out. If you don't have any heat, that's almost for sure going to be the cause of your problem. We're going to set it for continuity, and then we hear a beep when we touch these. If we touch the terminals, we should get a beep too. If you don't get a beep, that means the electricity is not flowing through and you should replace it. So here's what the part looks like. And again, you can get it from Amazon for about $7. And once you get your new one, all you got to do is just bring it in there and tighten it up. I'm also testing this other thing that's in the middle called the thermostat, and I should also get a beep from that one. That's very unlikely that that one would fail. And the one at the very back is the heating element itself, which should also give you a beep when you touch it with the probes. So the only one that didn't beep is this little guy, and that's the high limit. That's the one that's most likely to trip the fuse if it gets overheated. Usually gets overheated because the vent tube going out the back leaving the house is too obstructed, or it's crimped or bent. So it's good to make sure you clean that really well. So I'm putting those Phillips head screws back in to hold it, tighten those up, and then I'm going to put the wires back on. And those are just called spade connectors. You just wiggle them back on. And when you plug it in, it's going to work. You're going to have heat again. Again, make sure that you figure out why it got overheated. So here's the tube. We're going to put that back in. I like to look through the tube so I can see how it fits into a piece that's about 2 feet away from it. I can look in there and make sure that it goes right in the middle. And if I get it in the middle, then I can put this plate, this inspection plate, back into position, and then add the Phillips head screw that holds it in. So I'll just put the vent tube back on. On this one, you have to squeeze this little spring clamp and get the vent tube back on. And then this one has a steam system too, so you have to add a water line. And I'm going to just be very careful that I get the get it threaded on properly and then tighten it up. And then we plug it in, we got it spinning, it had good heat, and that did the trick. So it just needed that new thermal fuse. Plugged it in and we're back to normal. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching our video. We really appreciate your support. And when you get a chance, please press the subscribe button below so you can be subscribed, and also the notification bell so we can send you more videos about appliance repair. Please also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you really liked the video and it really helped you, please press this new applaud button and you can show your support and also get a nice clapping hands for your video. Thanks again.